Brandon chiming in here. Cam, do you think Josh Gattis' conservative red zone offense is more his style of play calling or the lack of elite playmakers on offense?
Lack of playmakers on offense, 100%, because even when he was at Michigan last year, you saw creative play calls down in the red zone. And I didn't watch it. Well, I watched about 3 or 4 Michigan games last year, but especially that Ohio State game. There was nothing conservative when they got down there. There was nothing conservative about that, until they had built that lead, and then they're going to run a little bit more clock in the game. But yeah, no, I think it's the lack of elite playmakers. If you had Amon Richards at wide receiver, you call plays differently. If you had Charleston Rambo at wide receiver, Mark Harley at wide receiver, you know what I mean? You call things differently. So I really think that there's that. And at some point, I think that when Miami got down, there was maybe a little bit of playing to keep it close, not playing to win from, I think it's from Chris Ball on down. I think it was really conservative. I think they really buttoned it up and just said, hey, we're going to just kind of take baby steps. And if that works, that works. But I would rather do that and be close than try to take some home run swings and strike out, as it were.
Falconer X, appreciate you being here, as always. Thank you, man. Falconer X coming back with this one. The TVD, and I saw this referenced on something, not the exact quote or whatever it was, but it was, a third-party type of tweet or whatever on social media. Did he actually call out the fan base today?
I didn't see what he said today.
Okay, it was something about liking to enjoy.
No, that was before. That was previous.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, because he was asked directly ahead of the Texas A&M game, what's it? Do you like being booed or blah blah blah? And he's like, yeah, and I get hype off of that, so it's whatever. I love going in places and shutting them up, and it's different when you have on-campus stadiums because they have basically the college atmosphere and the whole student section, this whole student body of the university is there, and they're screaming at you and everything, and I feed off of that. I love that, I love that environment, and I love going in there and trying to shut them up. We did that at North Carolina. Ended up losing that game, but he referenced North Carolina and other away games that they played, and then basically people took it and flipped it and was like, oh, Miami's home stadium sucks. That's not what he said. But, and even people are getting upset when, I know there was another quote about, because he was then asked about that today. And, I saw all, the local beat writers, use the direct quotation from Tyler. And then people were like, oh, they're getting up in arms about that and everything. If you're mad about it, go show up. Show up to the stadium. We'll be there. Kickoff's at 3:30. You know where Hard Rock Stadium is. If you don't know, Google it. It's right there at the corner of 199th and 27th Ave, right in Miami Gardens there. You can get there. You get off on the Palmetto at 27th and, go up. You can go take Turnpike. You take 95, County Line Road. There's a million ways to get there. So if you feel some kind of way, then go show up.